Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's having a blessed day today. I know that I am. Thank you, Jesus, always on my side, always provides. So everybody have a blessed day today. Feel good, thank you, Lord. It's a great Sunday. And what's for dinner today? So I made some rice and broccoli yesterday, and I still have some leftovers, so we're gonna finish that up. And my son seasons all these for me because I couldn't. I cut my finger yesterday. Okay, so I was trying to wash one of those julienne things, and you put the veggie in there and you twirl it and it makes a ring. So I decided to clean it with a rag, and I cut myself. It was really bad. It was really late. Everyone was sleeping and I'm bleeding, but anyway, it's okay. It's going to get better. I'm not going to wave it around too much, but yes, it's going to get better. All right, so I have my pork chops. I have my leftover rice. I'm going to take my leftover rice and I'm going to put this in the microwave. I'm going to put it in for about 4 minutes, I think. I think 4 minutes should be fine. So over here I have some marshmallows. So marshmallows, I have some salt, I have some cinnamon, some pumpkin spice, some carnation milk, and I have 2 cans of cut yams. So I wanted to do something special because everyone just loves the yams in the oven with some nice butter and marshmallows on it. So that's what I'm gonna make. So I have my oil here. I think I'm gonna move it to the back. I'd rather do the back to be safe so it doesn't splash on me. So let me just light that up because it doesn't cooperate. So I'm gonna put this here to heat up. I'm gonna put that there to heat up, and then I can start putting in my pork chops that are already seasoned. So excuse me 1 second, I need a cup of my Joe. Okay, so I'm gonna fry these up. What I really have to do is the preparation. So I'm gonna get these 2 cans open and I'll be right back, okay? Or I can just open them right now. No big deal. Let me find my can opener. Alrighty, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this over here for now. And I have my tray here. This is where I'm gonna put my yams in. So let me just open these up, and I can drain it because I drain the water. I'll put a little bit of milk and butter. That'll be enough. The yams are already cooked. So these are already cooked yams. So the process is not that much to do. So I'm just gonna open and drain. Okay, so let me drain these 2 babies and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm going to be putting them to this bowl here. One can is not enough. It's a really small amount, so I want it to be like a nice pie. So I think that's perfect right there. We have a stowaway. Okay, good. Alright, so these are empty. And let me get a little spatula. Alright, so these are nice, perfect. I don't have to do anything to them. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. Not a lot, just a little salt. I'm gonna add a little salt to that. And I have my carnation milk that I already opened that can. I already opened it, and I'm just gonna add a little bit, not too much, about 3 tablespoons of the milk. About 3 tablespoons. See, it wasn't a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a stick of butter. Let me get a knife. I can smell that broccoli rice cooking, and it smells so amazing. It smells like I'm cooking like a big dinner, and all it is a broccoli rice. I hope my head's not getting cut off in this video. I'm gonna see if I can pick it up just a little bit. Okay. Is that better? I still see like my head. I hope my head doesn't get cut off in the video. I'm showing so much stove. I'm just getting the hang of this. I think that should be better. And I think it should just be just a little brighter. What do you think? I think that's good there. Let's see. There we go. All right. So my rice is ready. I'm not even paying attention to that. I'm going to get my fork. That I don't know where it is right now. Okay. My little old reliable. I can't find it, but that's okay. It's not a problem. I'm just gonna start taking these little pieces of pork chop that they broke up. Some of them are probably not even seasoned. You didn't want to bother with it too much, but that's okay. I'm just gonna fry them the best way I can. Oh, this is a big piece. And they're really thin, so they should be done really fast. I think I could fit one more. Depending. Oh, okay, yeah, you can go in there. I don't know why these broke up apart so much, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to give them a quick fry. So I'm just going to leave them right there. Okay, now back to this. I'm going to add a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, that's good. And I also have a little bit of pumpkin pie. So I'm just going to add just a little bit because it really has a good taste. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Who is it? Who is it? Okay, nobody answered me. That's probably the ring the wrong bell. All right, so.
Who is it?
I'm sorry, guys. That was kind of annoying. They didn't want to answer the door and say who it was. They just wanted to be let in the building. They kept insisting on ringing the bell, but I don't know. It could be a package. I don't know. So I'm using about half a stick. Okay, there we go. I'm using about half a stick of butter to this, and what I wanted to do was just for flavor, because this gives it a really good flavor. These are the cloves, and they're not ground cloves, which I wish it would have been ground cloves, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put a few in there, just a couple, just so they could get at least a taste. If anybody sees it in the food, they could just pull it out, but it really does give it a really good flavor. So I'm gonna add that to it. And then I'm just going to give this a quick little toss. I don't really want to get rid of the butter that's on top, but that's okay. I'm just going to leave it just like this. Just wanted to make sure that all the seasonings blended in all over very good. And I think that's good like that. I think that's good. See, it looks good. I blended them all. So they have all the good stuff in it now. So I'm just going to open up this bag here. And I'm going to put some marshmallows on top. And then I'll pop it in the oven. The oven is already on. So just going to put some marshmallows around this. Feels like Thanksgiving again, guys. I'm probably going to have to go downstairs, pick up a package. I live on the 4th floor. Sometimes they just really don't want to come up, so you have to go down. All right, I just have a few more of these marshmallows. I'm just going to put them in, but I'm going to save one for me. Yeah, save one for me. All right, so it looks like this. I'm just going to put it in the oven because my oven is already on. All right, so I'm going to leave that in about 15 minutes, I say, maybe a little less, 15 or so. So I'm going to keep frying these pork chops, and then I'll be back. Oh, we got a nice color already. Good time to turn them around. These pork chops, guys, are going to be done so fast because they're so thin. They're really, really thin. But everything is done. See how quick that was? Save your leftovers and then pair them with something really good. So my rice is already cooked and it's already ready. I'm almost sure that it's, I'm going to use this fork. See, it's already good. It's so nice and warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it so it can sit there. So since it's already warm, I'm just going to cover it with a little plate. My oven is nice and hot. I'm just going to leave it on my oven because I'm cooking the sweet potato in there. So I guess I'll be back in a few minutes, okay? Hi everybody. I'm back and my pork chops are all done. Yummy. They look really nice and tasty and crispy. I still have one left in here, which I'm going to take out right now. This is just a piece of bone. I fried some bones. They were falling off, so I fried these little tiny bones. They're big bones. I'm just putting them to the side, but this is the pork chop. Now this pork chop is all ready. It's all ready to take out, so I'm just going to turn off the stove and take it off right now. And then we could see how good the pie looks. Well, not the pie, the yams. Let's see how good they look, okay? So this, like I said, this is the last one. So I'm going to turn off the stove. I'm just going to lay that pretty little thing right there. And let's take it out and see what it looks like. Okay, we need some holders. Okay, so let's take that out and see what we got. That looks nice. See that? Look how pretty that looks. All over the yams and the butter's in there. Very nice. Oops, one left. All right. One that spills a little bit. It's not a problem. That's what the rag is there for. So yeah, that looks beautiful. That looks perfect. And so on that note, since it looks so perfect, let's save a plate. Serve a plate. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab some of these in here. Like I said, this is already done. Delicious yams. Oops. Guys, they taste so good like this. Look how nice. All right, I'm gonna add a couple more in here. Okay, here we go. That looks delicious. You can't see the yams. I gotta show you some yams. Okay, here we go. There's some delicious yams. All right, so to that, I'm gonna take 2 nice pork chops, and I'm just gonna put them in here like this. 2 little pork chops, and we have just enough room for a little bit of rice. Now, I covered my rice, if you could see, with a paper towel wet, just so I could keep it nice and hot and moist. So I'll serve some of that right there. And with that note, my dish is ready. So see how delicious? Delicious and nutritious. Look at that deliciousness. Guys, if you were here, I'd surely save you a plate. But thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. I hope you share my recipe. I hope you make the recipe. I hope your family likes it. Just give me a like, comment, follow, subscribe. Hit all the buttons, okay? And thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Love you all for watching. Bye.